Hey guys, here Marty. Again, in this video I'm going to be doing some benchmarks and gaming on the new Huawei Honor 5X for the United States. This phone came out very recently for $200 here in the United States, and it's considered, of course, a budget phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple benchmarks, and I'm going to, for the purpose of this video, and so you guys can see the difference between a budget phone versus a high-end smartphone, I'm going to do the benchmarks right next to the LG V10, which is considered a high-end phone. Let's go ahead and launch Geekbench 3 on both devices. Keep in mind this smartphone, so I could show you guys the specs right away fast. This phone has a Snapdragon 808, which is an hexa-core. That means it has six cores, a dual core and a octa-core, and it has 4 GB of RAM. This smartphone over here has the Snapdragon 615, which is an octa-core 64-bit, and it has 2 quad cores, 1.5 and 1.2 gigahertz. This is using the 1.5 for the test. This is using the 1.44 for the test. This one has a 4 GB of RAM, which is double as faster than this one, which is 2 GB of RAM. And this one's using the Adreno 405 versus Adreno 418. So let's go ahead and hit the start button. So let's go ahead and wait for these two smartphones to finish, then we'll be back. Okay, so we're done with the LG V10, scored 1119 single core score and 3559 for multi-core score. Not bad. That's basically the same benchmark results that I keep getting every time I do this test to this phone. It is very consistent. So now let's go ahead and wait for this one, which is about to finish as well. Keep in mind, I did restart both smartphones. This scored 694 single core and 3041 multi-core. Not bad for the 4 GB versus 2 GB. Budget phone versus high-end phone. I think that's pretty decent. The other tests that I've been doing on this phone has been basically the same, around the 700. This right now would be like the lowest so far. I've been getting around 700, 705 single core, but that's okay. Now let's go ahead and start the other test. And for the other test, I'm going to go ahead and restart both smartphones. Okay, so now we're going to do the Antutu benchmark. These two devices have this version 6.0.1, like you see there. I already did a test on this one, so you guys can see the results that I got before compared to the result we're going to get after this test. And let's go ahead and start on both of them. Doesn't really matter which one goes first or last. But after this done, we're going to be back again so you guys can see the differences between these two devices. Okay guys, so here we are done with the LG V10, which scored pretty impressive there, 61,288. Not bad. That's a score that usually this phone gets, maybe a little bit more. Sometimes it even scores a little bit less as well. And over here, we're done with the Honor 5X, which scored, I'm going to take this out, which scored 34,608, less than the V10. But hey, I think that's pretty reasonable considering the price that you're paying for this smartphone. When you compare it to other smartphones, it's ranked on, should be down here. Like you see there, it's ranked on 15. But of course, every time you do the test, you're going to get different scores. Sometimes I've been getting a little bit more, a little bit less. It's going to show you guys, for example, some tests that I got here. Screenshot of, for example, the Geekbench 3, 705, 3045. Like you see here, I got a 35, 154, and a 700 3058, and that's it. So like you see there, not bad for the price that you're paying for this smartphone. Keep in mind, these scores don't really translate to real life performance. These are just so you guys can see what the phone is actually capable of when you're doing benchmarks. That's all. And other than that, in this video, I'm gonna end it with gaming, so you guys can see how this game how the smartphone performs playing different type of games. Every game that I'm gonna be showing in this video are gonna be played at its full potential. At default settings, you know, when you start the game, auto detects the graphics of the phone. That's what I'm going to be doing on the smartphone, because that's basically what most people are going to be doing with their smartphone. Other than that, thanks for watching the video, and remember guys, there's going to be a lot more videos coming up for the Huawei Honor 5X. So if you want to know more about the Huawei 5X, Honor 5X, subscribe to my channel and I'll be bringing more videos. And if you have anything that you want to see in a specific, let me know, so that way I can include it on the next video. Till next time guys.